Toyota and Honda are killing their dealers. And guess what? Their dealers are putting the screws to buyers. Now, of course, this isn't going to be the case to every single dealer. And if you've had a great Toyota dealer or Honda dealer experience, please share it with us. If you're in the live chat, share it in the live chat. If you're watching this as a mini episode, please drop a comment. What has been your Toyota and Honda experience? It can be with previous purchases, current purchases, and just overall reliability, because I'm not going to hide it. I'm not a huge fan of the Toyota CR-V now because of the CVT transmission, but I used to love the Honda CR-V, and traditionally I've liked, but with realistic expectations, most Hondas produced for the last many years. But that VTEC engine, with all its fun and amazingness, well, it also comes with a whole lot of oil burning in many cases, and we just need to be realistic about that. Now, let's get to it. Let's get to a lot filled with vehicles, because that's what this is really about. Lots not being filled with vehicles, sort of like that. So we'll split the screen here. We'll say these are Toyota dealership lots and Honda, but even more so Toyota. And those are, well, everyone else's lots. Most of the other manufacturers were buying more space. We're either renting more space or permanently buying and modifying, like this Nissan dealer, more space so that we don't have crazy high prices, so that dealers can't abuse low inventory situation. But Toyota and Honda are not helping, because at Toyota and Honda, prices are still going up, folks. This is not family friendly. This is rated R. If your kids are watching, put them in bed, because this is some pretty serious stuff. There's some pretty bad screw job going on right here. But guess what? They can get away with it because Toyotas are known for being reliable. Same thing with Honda. And, well, they have pricing power. As Meet Kevin from, if you want to follow stocks, you can watch Meet Kevin. He's really worth the subscribe. And he likes to call it PP power. PP power, price, purchasing, price power. They have the power to sort of ask a higher price. And whether it's deliberate or not, this is what's going down. Toyota, in particular, has the highest production it has ever had. Honda, they're in some of the highest production they have ever had globally. But in both cases, their models generally make more money, and I mean thousands of dollars more in profit, in other markets. So let's not call it a choice, because there's no proof. But what is the result? What are we seeing now? Toyota and Honda, well, Toyota lots, let's say there's a few vehicles, and Honda lots going to the end here. But most of the other manufacturers with this increased production are, this lot used to stop right over here. So you now have about 60 more spots. We have, at our highest points, we rented one extra lot. Now I'm an insider, and I can tell you a little insider information so you don't get fooled. We're now renting 2 lots. What does that mean? It means Ford's not silly. They're feeding us the vehicles. They're not deciding to open up new markets for their models so that they can just keep our market starved and hungry and desperate. They're sending a whole lot of vehicles to dealerships, and we're paying 7-8% on them. And we'd love to sell them, so we're more negotiable than we were, and Ford is definitely helping out. Like many manufacturers, they're helping their dealers out to sell and move metal with better interest rates and rebates. What do you not get at Toyota? A good interest rate. What do you not get at Honda as well? Good rebates and good interest rates. So for a Toyota, for a Honda, don't expect to get a good interest rate. Don't expect to get a rebate. You'll probably get it at MSRP, or the dealer might abuse. So some dealers, many dealers in many states have been, forcing people to have forced, overpriced service plans and things like nitrogen in the tires and all the things. Please, in the comment section, tell us about, your shopping experience in the last 2-3 years. What type of things have you seen, such as over MSRP? Nitrogen tires, forced services, overpriced anti-thefts. Share with us in the comments section. We want to hear it. And we'd love if you gave us a thumbs up, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any important information. And you know what? It does help dress and feed those poodles and the baby girl on the way. It's off camera. The baby girl's hiding off camera in her little balloon sanctuary.
That's cute, balloon sanctuary.
Unplanned, verbal, we'll call it whatever, verbal something coming out of my mouth. Never could afford a Honda or a Toyota RQ-Bo. Thank you for the comment. Yes, they traditionally have always been higher. But previously, when, if we go back 20 years, Toyota and Honda were miles ahead when it came to reliability 23 years ago. It was worth spending more on a Toyota 20 years ago. But everyone has upped their game. I remember my 1993 Mercury Sable, and it was just well known that between 150 to max 250,000 kilometers, the transmission would almost certainly go. Just like currently at GM, their GM trucks, their AC units stuck, jammed between the motor and the wall, will go at a certain, there's an increased chance of it going at a certain mileage. I was just talking to a customer today. He's like, I want to, just this past week, he wants to get rid of his GM because, under warranty, and now he's worried it'll happen again shortly after it passes warranty, but under warranty, he had this huge AC unit changed. You have to pull the whole motor. It's over a 10-hour job. The part costs a lot, but the labor costs a fortune. You can imagine what 10 to 15 hours of labor can look like. It ends up being a ridiculous over $3,000 job for a little AC unit that should get bolted off and bolted back on within 30 minutes to an hour.
And the danger to remove the motor is when you put it back, will you have trouble?
When they put it on the ground, will they put it on a crate where the crate breaks and it lands on the oil pan and it makes a fine little crack that they don't maybe notice because they're in a hurry, or it doesn't start, it doesn't start leaking until there's pressure and heat in that oil, and then later on you blow your oil, but now you're over warranty and now you've got a blown engine. I don't want an engine coming out of the vehicle. That's an amazing point that you bring. I can't believe I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
You're a fantastic
A lot
host.
of people that I knew that just change the motor, just don't remove it to repair something, but change the motor, they always have trouble. It's not connecting well. Something's not doing well after that. So for me, it's a big danger. If you say to me, we need to remove your motor to connect the AC, repair it, I will say no. I won't have an AC anymore.
You heard it, folks, from Marie. Her rant tonight is don't change your undercarriage. Because if you change your undercarriage, your problems aren't going to get better. Your problems are just going to get worse.
Sometimes
so you heard it from Marie.
Go well, but
you know what I'm talking about.
Try it.
All right. Incredible what you can get from data. You can get the truth. It's a little insider wink right there. Let's not get demonetized. I'm going to move on. That covers that topic for tonight. Thank you so much for watching this episode. It's part of a greater live. If you catch our lives on Sunday, you'll get to catch the whole episode. And right now, while you're watching this as a mini episode, please watch another one of our videos here on the left or the right. Watching a second video really helps YouTube figure that we're not putting out garbage and helps get this information out to more people. And a lot of our information is about protecting yourself, about saving money, about buying at the right time, knowing the right things so that you can buy really at any time. I'm not slowing down my car purchases. I've owned over 70 vehicles. And I've been buying more vehicles than ever in the last
That's true.
3 years, more than ever, many per
Too
year.
much.
And, I was actually coming out much better than when I was a newbie to this and I only had 1 or 2 years as an insider, and I would lose $8,000 selling a vehicle. I'd have to refinance $8,000, sometimes more, $8,000, $10,000 on the next vehicle. In the last few years, while YouTube has been saying it's the worst time ever to buy, I've been making money. Marie's been making money. Money has been coming down from the skies, and that's why I've been telling people now is a great time to buy. But you know what? Positivity and kindness is free, but no one wants free stuff. They like the negative stuff that's going to cost them thousands of dollars. So we're still not big on YouTube, and that's okay. We've got a great community. For those that do watch, thank you so very, very much. You keep this going, and this channel basically almost pays, if it wasn't for taxes, it would pay the Bronco payment. So thank you so much for helping us have an extra vehicle that we can long-term test and share all our pros and cons with you all.